else has anything to say?
I have one last thing to say, but I think one thing has been missed here, and that is that this community is going through a lot of changes, and there's a lot of people that are upset in this community because of all those changes.
Mm-hmm.
And this board is sort of like the last line of trust that they have. People are moving in, buildings are going up, hospitals are going here, mental institutions are going there. It's all over the place. And when they come to this board, they want to know that the people of this board are listening to their concerns, supporting them, not belittling them. And when they see this type of behavior and they hear this type of actions in our board meeting, it's not only a zoo, they have no confidence in the board. And no matter whether you're new on the board, whether you're 1,000 years on the board, that's not even an issue. The issue is we're here to serve this board, this community, period, end. We're not here for personal agendas or any of that stuff. It's got to come off the table.
Sure.
And when these kind of things happen, I met a lot of people that tell me, I'm not going to that meeting. I see nothing resolved. And so the history of this board has to change. And it has to change now because people are losing that faith. This is the last line of command.
To add what you said, that night of your transportation committee, there was a committee resident young lady who she was at the meeting, she wanted to join. And I introduced myself as the chair, and she said, oh, it's nice meeting. I said, well, we can give you the application to join. And she said, I don't want to join the committee. Why should I join this committee if it's the way it's running like this? And I said, well, let's focus on the bigger picture. We wanted to join. But that brought me back to residents who expressed their displeasement with Pearl. Why do I need to come to the board office, or why do I need to come to the meeting? Because she's still there and she'll never let anything go, forward. So that was disturbing to me, because I asked the chairs and myself, I go out to the committee, throughout the community, to meet various community residents and just to hear the concerns, and I'm telling them the board is a conduit to your needs in the community. There's still so much to do. There's still so much work to do. We can't possibly do this in 6 months to a year. It's going to take a lot, but it's going to take a while, but it's an effort on everybody's part. And if we, again, set the precedence and the tone from the beginning and push forward and look forward, forget our path, forget what we're going through. Because I can't even begin to tell you what my job, what I do as a full-time IT project manager globally. It's a lot of work, but I don't take that with me here. I leave it at the door, and I focus on the community, and that's why I appreciate the community chairs doing the same thing. And we move forward, and that's how we do.
One last thing, Mr. Chairman. I don't think that displaying restraint makes you look like a dirty man.
Not at all.
It really gives you that character that people are looking for. And when you antagonize and you put wood in the fire, you go back and forth with anybody who is antagonizing the meeting, this is only going to get worse. You got to know when to shut it down. And you know what? It's not going to change the process that we're following. And whoever's shouting and jumping and hollering, let him go ahead and do it. Let him go ahead and do it. This person has attended my meetings, and we shut it down all the time. I've never had any of those jumping and carrying on in my committee meetings, because you have to know when to shut it down. The chair's been there also to my meetings, and he handles it very well. So I think everybody can actually learn from one another, but I don't think that the current state is going to make this any better for anybody.
So with
That's
that,
all I have to say.
I'm going to...
Can I say something?
No, because I'm not actually, we don't take anyone else to the board members.
Wait, public comment, please.
This is not public
Yeah, that's
comment.
what I don't
Wait a minute.
understand.
So,
You removed an agenda item of me, and we were going to discuss that. Is there a public comment period in the
not
executive?
at this executive.
Executive
This is a
committee?
special executive committee to discuss only.
It doesn't have any new business?
No, it's not this one, no.
So we can't discuss how my issue
You
was
can come to
reviewed?
the regular executive meeting. This is not this
Okay.
one. So what I want to say this.
Can I ask a question? Or can I say something?
Listen, please, with all due respect, this was just a meeting
I
for.
understand, we've been talking about Alicia for the last 20 minutes.
And it's not about Alicia.
I just wanted
not.
to be clear
But
that it was me
Miss
that
Fleming,
brought the charge.
we already understand that. And we already understand it from the beginning. I saw the emails. Executive members were here, we understand all that. I'll take
all
that
right, you're
last
saying that this is an executive meeting, but
It's a
is-
special.
right,
No,
but
it's a
is the
special-
huh?
It's a special executive.
Right, I understand, but the community, are they going to be able to ask questions about Tim?
We received emails, and I received the emails on Tim Thomas and his,
Right, and there was a
conduct.
petition last year too
Okay,
that
I know
they
about
wrote
all
to
that.
Eric.
I know, but you see, it's not that we're dumb to it. I'm not naive to it. It
Right.
happened. We saw it. I saw all of this. I saw all of it. So to reiterate or to go on that again, we're just opening up. I saw all of this, and I appreciate everyone's comments.
I think
When
the
will you
community
make
should
a
have some
decision?
kind of input.
The community did have input.
What, no, I'm just asking, when will you make a decision?
I'm gonna ask the executive committee who's present tonight to make a motion to close this meeting and adjourn.
I make a motion to close this meeting.
And I do want to say this to the community residents who are present. I want to thank you and appreciate you of your conduct tonight as far as allowing us to conduct this meeting. But this was just a special meeting for the community board members and executive committee to hear from Tim Thomas, and we chime back in. So I appreciate y'all. You can come to the general board meeting and a public comment period, call the office and get an opportunity to speak. You feel free to come to the executive committee, which will be posted on our website, and in new business we'll give you an opportunity to speak. So again, thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone.
I just don't know when he's gonna decide, that's
I
all.
don't understand why the community can't speak. I don't understand why the people in the community can't speak.
Well, I don't even care about that part, but this meeting was shouldn't have been about Alicia.
I know. It's not about us. It's about him.